Good morning. Welcome to our Saturday morning spectacular. I am Gillian St. Kevin, author of Gaslamp Fantasy That Confounds Expectations. And with me today is George, puppy and editor. So my usual co-host, Jamie, is at Tauranga Armageddon today, hopefully making tons of new friends and selling loads of books. I'm hoping that there will be an update from Jamie later. They tried to join us from Auckland Armageddon, but unfortunately technology was not on our side then. Fingers crossed for a better result today. So in the chat today, we have M, which is awesome. Good luck studying for your exam, M. We have Kitty and we have Julie. So, yeah, as Kitty has noted, I am streaming to both my channel and Jamie's channel today. And because both of our channels are linked to my Melon account, even though when I type, I am me, on Jamie's channel, it's going to show up as a comment from Jamie. So just a note, if you are watching live on Jamie's channel, I suggest that you hop into my channel today because Jamie's not going to be here to moderate comments on their channel. So just for the ease of simplicity, even though we're broadcasting to two places, maybe just hop in this chat. Whew. So that was a lot. I am waiting for George to come close to me so that I can grab him and introduce him. But yeah, despite George usually being extremely disruptive, he is today, when I want him to come, he is just roaming all around the place, being very... Oh, hello. No, I think me talking about him got his attention. Come on, puppy. Oof. So this is George. As you can see, he is not his usual handsome self because he has been to the beach. And what did you do at the beach? Yuck. He played with many dogs, he romped in the waves, and he got covered in sand, which is his usual modus of operandi at the beach. Do you want to sit in your chair? Yeah, there's a treat there. Yeah. Oh, now I'm covered in sand. And he's gone. He figures. But yeah, I am hoping that... even though it is just me and George today, that I will be able to restrain George, get some work done. I am also wearing my rainbow overalls. Now, I am in a bit of a weird space this morning because I have not done any writing work for 2 days. And that is because I've been working on finishing these overalls, which they're an advanced project, and I am a beginner level sewer. So it took me a very long time to make them, and they haven't turned out quite right. I chose quite a big fabric with a big pattern, and as you can see, the placement of the rainbows is a bit weird. We've got this one here, which I can live with, but we've got a couple of other rainbows in a very unfortunate place that do not look good. So, oh well. These are fun overalls, not impressing people overalls, so it will be fine. But yeah, so I had to wear these today. It's to show them off. But because I have not been working on my story for a while, I am not in a writing headspace. And the other reason I'm not in a writing headspace is last weekend we had the AuthorTube writing conference, and that was amazing. I was on such a high afterwards, full of all of the writing energy and excitement. And then when I got back into my usual week, I think I did Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday writing, and it was a struggle. Hi, Amy. It is awesome to see you, Amy. If you want to co-host with me, let me know. Otherwise, we are excited to have you in the chat. I did not expect you to be back in Christchurch. I thought you and your family would still be roaming around having tons of fun. But yeah, and it was a real struggle to get into back into sort of writing space. And the other reason for that, I think, is that not just because AuthorTube was so much fun, but because one of the sessions I went to, it was Becca Syme, and she was talking about, what you're aligned with and using that to kind of make the best use out of your time. Amy, I've sent the link to you via Facebook Messenger. And because of that, I kind of realized that the story I'm writing now is hard work. And I think, okay, I am not a horror writer. I kind of knew this, but Becca's presentation and the difficulty I'm having writing this story have reinforced that. And I was just like, okay, well, I know I'm not a horror writer. I'm not having a ton of fun with this story. Why bother? But I really want to push through and finish this. And this, of course, is not helped by the fact that I have a fun, new, exciting story idea that is more interesting, and I want to focus on that. So today, I am not letting myself focus on the new story. I've had some fun time off to play. I've been able to do other creative things. And now, hello, Maggie. I've just been talking about AuthorTube and how fun the conference was. Maggie was my moderator for my session, and Maggie also did a session of her own talking about kind of writing the tree, so kind of composing a story in a non-linear way. But yeah, so long story short, I need to get back into the writing headspace. I have been off having fun, and that was great, but now I need to get back to work. So I'm going to be taking one sprint today to kind of orientate myself, 2 sprints working on Hearts Lost, and my final sprint today, I can either continue with Hearts Lost or I can reward myself by working on fun new story. George is covered in sand and very happy. I've given him a chew, so he is working on that. Okay, that was a very long ramble. As we sort of get sorted today. It's really, I have I'm shifting my sewing machine cord out of the way, and there are bite marks in my sewing machine. So, sewing machine cord, sorry. So, goodness, George, you are a little nuisance sometimes. So I'm gonna get rid of that. And yeah, so if you have been to our podcasts before, oh my gosh, I am not awake today, or I am really out of the writing mindset. So if you have joined our live streams before, you know that Jamie and I like to start with a warm-up, and we do this by drawing a tarot card, or sometimes people give us prompts, like Amy gave us an image once, and on another occasion, a really lovely quote. But today it's going to be a tarot card, and we're just going to use this for 5 minutes of uncensored, unfiltered writing, basically. So the purpose of this is not to write something beautiful or polished or poetic. It's just to get whatever is in your head down on paper, out of your head, and also get your creative muscles warmed up and your inner editor quiet, so that we are ready for the creative work ahead of us. And yes, Kitty, I actually have purchased that spray, but I did not realize I needed to protect the sewing machine. What a nuisance dog. He was so funny at the beach. He's been getting better at coming when I call him, even if he's playing with other dogs. But today there was a terrier there with only 3 legs, and this terrier's name was Wilson. And for whatever reason, George and Wilson had the same energy. They were playing together with an enjoyment and heedlessness that George usually reserves for other puppies. And neither him nor Wilson were coming when we called them. So yeah, he had to go back on his lead and was in disgrace. So, okay, here we go. So our tarot card to get us started today is the Devil. Yay! So in fairness, the wild unknown devil is quite cute. He's a little goat with flaming hooves and a mischievous little goat smile. And the devil sort of stands for kind of addiction and self-indulgence and ridiculous behavior. So here we go. Addiction, negativity. Here we go. Though it may feel frightening when the devil appears in your reading, this card carries an urgent message and must be interpreted with total honesty. The darkness of the devil card takes the form of addiction, negativity, or materialism. It can indicate an ugly relationship with a person or substance. Identify this dependency and how it's holding you back. The devil's hooves are strong and relentless. Their grip will not loosen unless a conscious change is made for yourself. So, yes, Maggie says, what a fluffy goat. Someone needs to be brushed. And I agree, but also goat looks like he is living his best life. So, yeah, I kind of feel a bit called out here. I feel like this card is saying, hey, you've had your fun, now get back to work. And I want to keep having fun. But, wow. Kitty says that she's had 2 run-ins the past 2 days with the number 666. Now, that is a bit too coincidental, but let's get started. So I will set my timer for 5 minutes. And, whoops, we can get started on our warm-up sprint. So if everyone's ready, let's get started now. go. 1, 2, 3. Oh. No, that's not going to work, but George is here. Maybe I can move along.
Amy Blythe, she/her, joined. She/her, joined.
Hi.
Hello. We're just doing the warm up. So okay, so that was our warm up. I only got a little bit written because George, George wanted to sit on his chair and he is now very comfortably settled. So yay for that. Fingers crossed it lasts. More importantly, hi Amy.
Hi. I'm still setting up my sound.
It
Sorry,
is
as soon as
all
I
good.
agreed to do this, it was like, laptop died, mum phoned. It's like, ah.
It is all good. So we can hear you now. So ignore Kitty's message there. That's probably a little delayed. Yes, there you are. So good. Kitty can hear you, which is the most important thing. But yeah, how are you?
I'm good. I've just got back from a holiday, so I'm great, in fact.
Yay!
Yeah. No, it was nice. We had a week in Dunedin.
Excellent.
Yeah, it was really cool. Lots of op shops and secondhand bookshops.
I've had a 2-day holiday from writing, and instead of working on like creative stuff, creative writing stuff, I worked on creative sewing stuff. So I'm very pleased with this because it was it's beginner advanced and I'm beginner. So it's not quite perfect. Like there is this rainbow placement here is a bit off, and there's an even worse rainbow mishap in a terrible place, the one place you do not want people's eyes going. So lessons learned for next time, but I'm still very proud of this. It's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Yep. But it does mean that now I have no more excuses and I need to get some work done. if anyone is curious about the unfortunate rainbow placement, there are photos in the Discord server.
Also, just think about it for a second and you'll probably figure it out.
Yeah. But yeah. So, what are you working on today, Amy?
I haven't touched writing anything the whole time I've been away. So, getting back into it. I'm still editing. I will be forever editing, I suspect. And yeah, Regency, romance, marriage of convenience, set in Scotland. That.
Yay. Is this between a Scot and a hard place?
Yeah, that's the one.
Amy has the best titles. Hi, Megan. It is awesome to see you. So,
I do have fun with titles, that's for sure. I once submitted, though, one of the other books in the series, An Air Out of Place, to a UK agent who had maybe it's a publisher, I don't know, but he'd explicitly said, I don't like punny titles. And I was like, too bad. Sent it to him anyway. Yeah, but no, it didn't work out. What a surprise. I just like rejection, apparently.
So Maggie says that she made Cloudfin shorts once and realized after that it looked like farts in the back.
Yeah.
That is amazing. All these things that you only find out after the fact. So much like Amy, I am sort of getting back into things after 2 days of complete irresponsibility. So for this first sprint, I'm going to set up my diary for the day, kind of figure out what I'm going to do with myself, and yeah, just get organized for a productive second, third, and fourth sprints.
I'm hoping I can like read back over sort of where I was up to, and find my like notes to self on what I'm meant to be changing in this section, which I think might be quite a lot because I deleted like 4,000 words at like the library at our write-in last Tuesday.
Yeah.
And I haven't stitched it back together again. So that's probably, there we go. I already remembered where I'm up to.
Fantastic. Okay. Kitty's going AFK, so this is a really good chance for us to hop into our first sprint. So let's go for 20 minutes starting now. Okay, that was the end of our first sprint.
How'd you
So,
go?
pretty good. I finished making a plan for my time today, but in doing that, I realized I need to come up with a plan for the rest of the week, sort of. So progress, but there's still a bit to go. How about you?
Good. I started writing to the point where I cut it, because I cut like this whole chunk out, like 4,000 words. And at the point where I cut it, it was kind of halfway through a scene. So I've written most, not quite all, of the rest of that scene in the new version. So not a lot. I'm not even going to bother counting words, but I feel like I'm in it now, which is nice. It's been ages.
That is really good. So Maggie is editing. Emma's here, but Emma's studying for a test, an exam she's taking later today. So,
well, good luck, Emma.
Yes, actually, I don't think I did say good luck, but yeah. Good.
What's the exam for? Do you know?
No, I'm just scrolling back. Nope, she just says exam this morning online.
Ugh, I hate exams. That's pretty much how I chose which papers I was going to do at university. After like the compulsory ones, it was like, right, which ones don't have exams?
Yep. And, they're not much more fun from the teacher's perspective either.
No, the marking is an absolute.
Yeah, and I always found it a real struggle to come up with the questions. My teachers in Japan used to let me write the English exams, so
oh wow,
I hated it.
I don't mind. I mean, I guess I'm a teacher, right? So I write like assignments, but the exams are externally set here. So like they're either set by NZQA and every kid in the country sits the same thing, or they are when we do the school exams, so like the mocks to get their grades for if they break their arm the day before the final, and to give them their practice run, we actually buy them in as well, so that we can't sway it by teaching to the test. So yeah, we buy them in from, usually I think the English Teachers Association do a mock exam every year, so that kind of allows us to make it as close to the external, and that we don't know what the questions will be, or like the teachers don't even know what the questions will be, so we don't have to write them, but we have to mark them. I mean, the mock ones.
Yes. Oh well, let's talk about something less depressing.
Yes.
I had to get up during that last sprint to put another piece of wood on the fire, and I think I'm actually going to have to go and grab a jumper to put on. So I will do that after we start the next stream, but it is cold in Christchurch.
It is, although I just came back from Dunedin, so I'm like, it's cold, but it's not Dunedin cold.
Yeah, I am very happy not to be in Dunedin right now. But
actually, the weather was so nuts when we were there, and a tree fell down across the road and almost hit our car.
Wow.
Took out somebody's garage.
Yikes.
Yeah. All right, so did we want to start another sprint?
Yes.
I will also disappear to pop on some washing. Speaking of returning from holidays, I would like to have underwear tomorrow.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I decided I was going to give everyone in this house freshly made bed for when they return. So
you were the best.
While I was shunning all of my responsibility and sewing, I was also doing back-to-back loads of laundry, and
the weather was not playing ball.
No, and but worse than this, so last weekend I took George down to the beach before the stream, so that he could kind of romp around and burn off energy. And he goes into the rocks and he comes out with the frilliest, pinkest pair of underwear you have ever seen. And he's like
Did you keep
beside
it?
himself because he is a puppy with a new toy. And I'm like, George, come
Yeah,
here, George. And he's like, look at my new toy. And he's like tearing off around the beach with it. Fortunately, we only passed one person before he got bored and dropped them. And I was like, phew, we have moved past this. This is great. And I entirely forgot about them until on our return journey, he found them again. And we had the exact same thing a second time. Since then, he's taken to stealing my underwear out of the
You should have
laundry.
brought the underwear from the beach home for him.
Yeah, in retrospect.
Dogs need their own, apparently.
Yeah. So when I got him out of his bed today, I discovered one of my socks at the bottom of it. So human resource management on performance management. Excellent.
Oh, nice.
Okay, and Megan's dryer has just broken again.
Oh no, I don't have a dryer, so I feel your pain. We're just hanging up in the hallway right under the duct from the heat pump. So our whole house smells like a laundry. But I don't hate that
Nice.
smell, so it's okay.
Okay, 20 minutes.
Okay.
Starting now. Okay, that was the end of our second sprint. How did you get on,
Nice.
Amy?
Pretty good. Still in that scene. It's taking me a little longer than I thought, but yeah, I got the laundry on. That was the easy bit. How about you?
Yep, I made a bit more progress on my plan and then switched over to writing and actually got 393 words.
Nice.
So, yep, that's good. So, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just looking at.
Do we kind of want to keep going?
Yes, but also I need to run to the bathroom. So how about we set up a third, we'll get our third stream. Oh my gosh. We will get our third sprint started.
Third sprint. Yeah.
Yep, I will run to the bathroom. And your son can definitely wait for you to finish the exam before getting help packing. But also, how exciting for him. So yeah, it is.
What's he going to do without you, Em? If you can
Pack his
move
own
countries, he
suitcase.
should be able to pack a suitcase, surely.
Mm,
I actually have no idea how old this person, your son is. So no judgments.
yep. Okay, 20 minutes starting now. Okay. So that is the end of our third sprint. I am amazed the DOG is still quiet and well behaved, which is very, very weird.
Love that you spell. Oh, where am I? Am I on?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I love that you spell things out.
Well,
And I hope that in time he learns to spell.
Yeah,
Because that would be hilarious.
Yeah, but he has, when he hears his name, he started. Did you hear that?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so he's figured that one out, but he is.
Which one did he figure out? Spell it.
When I said his name rather than his name,
Oh,
he
right.
responded.
Love it.
Yeah. Are you going to be a good little dog and let me do my next sprint? No.
Last one.
It's giving me very sad eyes. We are a bit. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think we are.
What have we done?
I think he's about to expire. So let's quickly start our
Expire.
his ability to sit still and
Yeah, I gotcha.
Okay, 20 minutes starting now. Are you serious? What's going on? You've had a walk. You've gone outside. You have had so many. Oh, look at this. Is that? Did you lose your treat because you were lying on it? Oh my gosh! And now you've dropped it. Yeah. Here you go. Look. Here it is. Here it is. I'm going to put it over there. Don't drop it. Well, I haven't taken it. It's over there. No? Oh my gosh, you daft dog. Look, you're sitting on it. You're sitting on it. Yeah. Okay, that was the end of our fourth and final sprint. Hello, nieces. You want to come and say hi to people? Come on. Oh, you are heavy. Yes, you are. Here we go.
Hi, George.
You're over there.
George. 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 Ah,
Yeah.
he heard me.
Oh my gosh.
Elena, come see a cute puppy. Oh no, she's outside.
He was sitting there and he was complaining, and I showed him his treat. He dropped it on the floor. I gave it back to him and put it in the corner furthest from the floor, and he sat on it and then couldn't find it. And when I gave it to him
puppy.
for the third time, he thought, "Oh, you're just trying to steal my treat." So he took it. And then,
that dog? You've seen the dog?
Louie's wondering if we've met your dog.
I don't think you have.
We did, yes, when we came to Sumner
Exactly.
to deliver your
We
gift
did.
as a
Of
thank you.
course you did. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a wee bit bigger
Yeah.
now, but he's not much better behaved.
Louie's gone again.
Yeah, you guys
That's
did a
my
good
son.
job.
And you saw my daughter before.
Yes. So how did you get on?
Pretty good actually. Yeah, I'm into the next scene now. So yeah, and I had to change things because of the stuff that I had removed. So I'm now on the other side of the bit that I cut out.
Brilliant.
In the middle of
I got
fixing up the bits.
1,408 words all up this morning.
Oh, all up. Nice.
Yeah.
I have to
And
do some maths.
despite thinking that I would do 2 sprints and then switch to the new shiny thing, I wound up getting so into the horror story that I just stayed on that the whole time. So that's very good.
Nice. Okay,
Yeah.
my total was 906.
Brilliant.
So
that's really
yeah,
good.
it's really good actually. And considering all the fiddly fixing up of
Yeah, editing is like,
tatty edges.
yeah, editing is hard work.
I think I'm becoming more like inured to like cutting a massive chunk out and then being like, okay, now I'm going to stitch it back together and just let it go. That massive thing that I just deleted, like that used to be like, oh, now I'm like, I'm more worried about the stitching up than I am about the loss. So progress.
Yeah, I still have to, if I'm cutting a big chunk, I still have to save it in like a document somewhere in case.
At that point, I saved it, and then I made the cut, and then I saved it as a new draft. Because I was like, this is the point where actually this is no longer the same draft. Because it's quite a big structural. There's going to be several of them in the second half. But yeah. So it's resaved as draft 3.
Yeah. Okay, George is starting to wake up. So yeah, I think I will have to very shortly go and attend to him.
I have to go and deliver things to my mum who has COVID and go and visit my grandpa because the usual visits are not happening because mum has COVID.
Yep, Julie's here
that'd be
and
nice.
to say goodbye. Hopefully the birthday shopping went well, Julie. Em, again, best of luck with the exam. Hope it goes well. Kitty, hope that you have an amazing rest of your day. And Megan, hopefully you've made good progress on your project. We had a very quick appearance by Jenna, which was lovely, and Maggie. Thanks again for joining us. And
thanks for having me.
It was brilliant. It's always much more fun with a co-host.
Is Jamie back tomorrow?
I'm not sure. I think Tauranga Mageddon is a 2-day event. Oh my gosh, puppy. So yeah,
I have yet to decide on my plans for tomorrow, so I will. I'll let you know when I do.
sounds great. Hopefully, I will be a wee bit more organised than I was today. Look at this. Elizabeth's being so cute and cuddly. What's up with you? No, thank you.
You're gonna find the way to like sit cuddling but also able to write at the same time. I got really good at one-handed typing when my babies were little because I'd like stick my little finger in their mouth and then type with one hand.
Yeah. Okay, that might actually be a good plan. Oh, now I'm all sandy again. A good plan, Julie. But yeah, thank you all for joining us today. Thank you so much, Amy, for jumping in at super short notice to co-host. And
That's
we'll be back tomorrow for our Sunday morning writing stream, which is exactly the same but on Sunday.
Perfect. All right.
Yep.
Ka kite.
See you later.
Bye.